And then, of course, we got Jermall Charlo and Jose Benavidez.
Yeah.
Jermall has been sitting still with his WBC title over 2 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Just too long.
At this point, it really don't even matter.
And I think we all three don't wish for people to get stripped. But in that case, you're holding up the belt, bro.
What are you doing? Are you?
And you're not defending it next week.
Yeah, like come on.
You're fighting a 10-round fight.
Yeah.
Hey, the belt's not on the line. Yeah. And we're gonna be at 163.
I don't get it.
Did you happen to see the press conference?
It went as you thought.
I had so many, everybody was texting me about this. He said it went as you thought.
I'm just be honest.
Man.
I don't get
it. It was
a
knucklehead situation.
It was just knucklehead.
And I'm a knucklehead.
Knucklehead situation.
Knucklehead versus knucklehead.
I don't know, man. That fight is interesting because it could be a dog fight. It could be I don't know. Both of those guys are characters, I would say. Yeah, and I've said this over and over. I don't want Charlo in the ring right now. I feel like Charlo needs to work on Charlo, and that's more important than being in the ring.
I
like that.
Yeah.
And I would agree.
I got confused during the press conference.
Oh, you watched it?
And then I was like, maybe it's gonna be effective because I'm confused. But he was saying things like, I ain't start training yet, and I don't need to train for you, and I haven't even studied you. I didn't know your name until
this was Charlo to
Benavidez. I didn't know your name until they brought it to me. The only reason why I know you is because of your brother. All these other things, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah. All right, what are you talking about? Then he would come back with something that gave me confidence that he was gonna be ready, and then he would contradict what he was saying, and I'm like, all right, maybe you telling this dude that you're not ready so that he come to the ring thinking you're not ready. Because at this point, I think you're not ready.
Or you hoping he just stops training.
Yeah, I'm like,
he's not training. I ain't gonna train. Well, if he's not going to work out, I'm not worried.
Yeah.
One thing that I have learned over the last 6 years, and I can say this with the most confidence, those that take the business of boxing serious, and by that I mean their physical well-being. They are always ready at any given moment. True champions, true warriors are in the gym nonstop. They're never fluctuating in weight so much to the point where it's a challenge for them to make weight in their division.
Yeah.
They know who they are, they know what their profession is, and they stick to that code, and they're in the gym, and they're always ready. So when the call comes, you're ready. You don't go into national television and say, well, I haven't been training. I don't even know your name.
Yeah.
That's a terrible look.
Yeah.
You know, and that just tells me that maybe your professionalism in the sport of boxing is not where it needs to be.
And like you said, Mark, I feel like being around boxing, when you want to be elite and at the top of this game, your whole team, wife,
24/7.
kids, everybody has to live and sleep boxing. If there's a weak link anywhere, you won't make it to where you want to
be. It's 24/7.
These two guys right here, something else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm
Hafey, where does this fall on the card? Because it can't be the co-main.
It is
co-main.
It's the co-main.
Yes. It's gonna get it turned up.
One of my dad's things growing up, he never wanted my brother and I to fight close together.
Oh, so you could be a co-main.
My dad realized that his personal, beyond even going once it goes past the focus, but his energies and emotions were like a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
And he couldn't have me fight, go good, go bad, and then go to Kenny's corner and then coach him.
You big on that.
And so, I've always been big on if you got brothers fighting, have them fight on different days. Yeah. Because if the brothers fight on the same day, the one brother sees something go wrong in his fight, he might not come to the ring and operate the way he's supposed to. You know, so I've never been big on brothers fighting on the same card. I know that Andre and Anthony, they've done it plenty of times growing up. Anthony and Andre Darrell, they did it plenty of times as pros even. But with this right here, I would have preferred him be the opening fight, just so that there's enough time.
Because the dad's the
exactly.
coach.
You got to regroup.
Yeah, the dad got to go.
Not everybody.
And I'm not saying anything's gonna go bad, but let's say even everything goes great, and then you're the co-main. Did you get? Who warmed your son up, and all these other things? Yeah. I'm sure they probably cross these roads and have other people in the camp that can do those things. But I just know that that's how it would have been in my case. My dad would have had one of us the opening fight. You know what I mean? That way there's enough space, you know. So that's one other concern that I do have is, especially with Jose. You know, Jose has the tendency to be inconsistent and lose focus and things like that. You know, and so those are things that you just can't afford to have rub off on you before the biggest fight of your career, for the sake of words, you know.
I hope they get up there and throw him. What I see is Jose standing in the middle of the ring, telling him to come, and Charlo boxing.
Yeah.
That's what I see most likely don't happen, but I hope they get up there and rumble it out.
I want,
somebody get clipped.
I'm betting on the right hand. I do. I think that Jermall, that right hand is gonna land. If he don't come in at 163, if he comes in overweight, that's gonna be it. I think that's all we need to know.
He already not coming in at his weight that he carried a title, a professional.
Well, he hasn't started training yet, supposedly.
Last minute adjustment. We'll wait.
He's gonna go on that cayenne pepper lemon fast.
Yeah.
The 3 days before the fight.